The power of one. One person having an idea, sharing it with someone else. Them using their skills, involving others. That's when the collective matters, when we are all working as individuals with our own skills. You want to save the nation? We have to first save ourselves. The minute our hearts go cold, we're done. We're done. And what we've been watching in Afghanistan has been heartbreaking on so many fronts. Well, I'm not going to sit here and let the White House or our federal government or our Pentagon screw this up. I am not going to abandon. Do you know that they now say, we're not sure if we can get, everybody worked for us, including you Americans, you just shelter in place. Don't go to the airport next day. Well, you should have gone to the airport. We're not sure we can get you. This is an abomination in our name. Monday, I called our chief operating officer of the Nazarene Fund. It's Rudy Atallah. He is a lieutenant colonel. He's retired from the Air Force, 21 years in the United States Air Force. He was special operations, aviation, intelligence, counterterrorism. He was served on the National Security Council, advised the president. He's now the guy that I've selected to be the chief operating officer for the Nazarene Fund. And I am thrilled that he is part of the team because this guy never gives up. Rudy, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks, Glenn. It's good to hear your voice.
Good to hear you, especially with the news that you have today. Can you tell me what you've done?
Yes, Glenn. I'm working with several of our partners in the Middle East, and right now,
Hold on just a second. I've never heard him use so many ums, and this is because Rudy cannot give very much information for security reasons. So he's going to be a little vague here, but go ahead.
We're trying to extract several thousand people out of Afghanistan. The problem is getting to the airport has been extremely difficult. These individuals that we are helping are mostly women and children. Many of them converted to Christianity. They've been in safe houses for a long time. In 2009, the Afghan government had changed the ID cards and forced people to declare their religious affiliations.
Oh my gosh.
So these individuals did not want to renounce Christ, so they already claimed themselves on their ID cards as Christians. And now they're hunkered down, afraid to go to the airport because the Taliban's looking for them. From what I understand, the Taliban has a list of some of these people. We've got some aircraft already waiting to take off. We're testing some of the airfields to see if we can extract them from there. All the borders are closed. The land borders are closed, so we have to create an air bridge to get these individuals out. I've got folks on the ground that are working. As I said, we have partner organizations that I'm working very closely with. I was up all last night, and working all day yesterday trying to coordinate some of this stuff. I've been providing at least some of my input and knowledge in how to move the aircraft and what to do. The goal is to get these folks extracted safely and we're working on different destinations to bring them to. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty, as you said, to say much right now until we get them out. But also, some of them are pastors with families. And these people are under extreme danger because the Taliban wants to make an example.
They'll be crucified. They'll be crucified. So, Rudy, what is this going to cost?
Right now, one of the charter companies that we're working with is telling us that it's going to be about $4,000 per person for chartering the plane and having the flight crew to go in and out. As I said, we have north of several thousand people. So we're going to have to raise quite a bit of money to get these folks out. The planes are ready. They're in place. We're ready to move forward, hoping in the next 48 hours to get quite a bit of folks out. So any support we can get from our partners would be extremely appreciated. Every life counts. So we're doing our best to get them out.
Okay. Wow. We are looking at an enormous amount of money. Here's the ask of you. I want you to give today, if you can, to the point of where it hurts, and that could be $1, could be $10, might be 100. I'm just sitting here. An amount of money that I would feel an impact on for me is different than for you, Rudy. I'll pony up the first $100,000. Now let's have the audience see what they can do. We have how many thousands of people do we need to get out?
Without giving exact numbers, it's north of a few thousand people.
North of 5?
North of a few thousand. It's going to be somewhere between. I would just let me say it this way: we're between 3,000 and 5,000 people.
Okay. All right, Rudy. Thank you very much. When can we start? I mean, just wrote for the first 40. So when can we start? How much money do we need to start?
If as much as we can, right now we've got the charter planes standing by. We have to pay them, give them a down payment to start flying from, to start flying in. We've got some planes that we've already chartered, and some folks are volunteering some of their aircraft. But with the amount of people, we have to do several rotations in.
Holy cow.
And so any amount.
I mean, geez, Rudy, we have so few friends down on the ground. I just pray for you and everyone involved because I know how dangerous this is going to be. Thank you, Rudy. Sincerely, thank you.
Thank you for your support.
You bet. Here's how I want you to donate today. Go to the NazareneFund.org. The NazareneFund.org. Every single penny that you can come up with will go to flying those planes and getting those people out. We need, obviously, an enormous amount of money. I was not aware that it was that many people. I've only gotten sketchy details throughout the night. I didn't realize we were talking that many people. These are people that are marked for what they believe in. This is why in 2016 we started the Nazarene Fund. Don't wait around for anyone else to do it. Don't wait around. Please go to the NazareneFund.org and donate. You could also donate right through MercuryOne.org if hopefully the NazareneFund.org is too slow for you. Go to MercuryOne.org and just mark it for the Nazarene Fund. We need your help as soon as possible. I ask that you would give until it hurts today, because these people are entirely alone, and they will be crucified. If you are marked as a Christian with the Taliban, you know what will happen to them. We can get them out. Be an Oscar Schindler today. Go to the NazareneFund.org. That's the NazareneFund.org. org.